I think we've got two types of learners that drive us up the wall. First one, they're drowning in self-doubt. Is this right? Did I do that correctly? What should I do here? Even though you know that they know, they're perpetually full of self-doubt, asking questions, things they already mastered, and it's beyond frustrating. Then you've got the opposite, the overconfident one. Yeah, well, I won't do that on my driving test, will I? I'll remember my mirrors on the day. Well, I know I can do it. I know I can pass. And they genuinely believe they're more ready than they are. And having that conversation with them, telling them that they're not ready, when their parents and everyone else is telling them that they are, well, that's uncomfortable as hell. Here's what happens in both situations. With the doubtful ones, you're stuck in a loop of reassurance that doesn't ever end. With the overconfident ones, you're having conversations you'd rather not have. Because no one likes being the bearer of bad news, but you're not ready yet. It's hard to hear. Underneath all of that, their brain is overloaded. They're struggling with something that's not the norm, it's not straightforward, it's full of emotion and influence from others. Learning to drive is one of the most complicated things that people learn to do. Mind mapping works for both of these type of learners and all the others in between, and here's why. For the anxious, perpetually doubting learner, when you mind map their thinking, they can see what they know and what they're worried about. And it's not you telling them that they're capable. They can see it. They can see it visually. It stops the endless questioning because they've got the proof right there. For the overconfident one, same tool, totally different outcome. When they see their thinking mapped out, when they can visually see the gaps, and when they understand the complexity they're missing, it's not you telling them they're not ready. They can see it. That uncomfortable conversation becomes a collaborative one. Mind mapping gives them a visual map of their thoughts, and it takes all that chaos, everything swirling around in their head, and it turns it into something they can see and understand and navigate forward from. Not about drawing pretty diagrams. It's a pause button. It's a plan. It's clarity where there was only misinformation. When you use mind mapping, you're not the one saying, you're not ready, but you definitely know this. You're both looking at their thinking together. You put them at the center and you give them ownership. And suddenly, the uncomfortable stuff becomes manageable. If you want to learn exactly how to use mind mapping to handle both of these situations, the self-doubt, the overconfidence, the frustration, including all the other people in between those extremes, I'm running my mind mapping workshop. 2 hours on Zoom. I'll show you precisely how to turn their chaos into their clarity. The link's in the thread below. Book in. It's a practical tool you can use in your very next lesson. Because honestly, we all got into this job to help people. This just makes that conversation a hell of a lot easier. Love to see you there.